The another practice that I do is to kind of the code during the testing times, the code behave differently in the sense that I'm not altering the functionality. Let me take it through some examples. Like for example, in a particular workflow, I add a mobile number, okay, or an email ID, and I validated them later, right? And so there may be certain functionality that would be possible only when you verify the mobile number and verify the email ID, which are the mundane things which you cannot do the test automation of. So what we do internally is when you are in the test mode, as soon as the mobile number is added or the email is added, we treat them as verified. We put that flag, right? So that you can do the further testing in a much more efficient manner. So one way, that's just an example of how you can make the product behave differently for the testability so that it will be a lot more efficient to kind of do that. That is the one thing. Second thing is, what happens is, in a workflow based kind of a product, you do certain things, and for the third step of the workflow, you need some information that has kind of generated in the first and second steps, right? Now, what happens is normally this will be visible to the user on the GUI, but then in a GUI-less test automation, it becomes difficult. So what we do is, in the testing mode, we actually generate this data as a file. And then using that data that we have generated as a file, we kind of do the next steps in the workflow, right? So this is the another way that we kind of make the code behave differently in the testing mode. And the third thing is, there are in small percentage of cases, actually when I am running the test, right, for the subsequent steps, the code itself generates the test automation scripts.
Okay.
Okay, so what I do is instead of just outputting the data, I output a callable script call into the file. And at the end, I just execute that file. Okay. Now what happens is all these behaviors will happen only when I say I'm testing. So I have a flag that says I'm testing. And then what I do is additionally, I also make sure that these things are not run in the production mode. So there's some additional checks that we do. So that's where I see that again, a developer helping the testing people by kind of putting this additional code to facilitate the testing.
Excellent.